Hey guys, it's me. I'm back with another video. So today I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about, for me, just like faith, because I feel with everything going on in the world right now, I feel like that's the only thing that's gonna keep, at least it's the only thing that's keeping me sane and keeping me like grounded, is having faith. But what I want to talk mostly about in faith is everyone's so quick to throw the Bible and say, oh, it says this in the Bible. People need to realize something, that your beliefs are just that. Your beliefs. They only pertain to you. No one else. Just you. And when you start taking your beliefs and you try to dictate them onto other people, that's not love. That's bitterness. That's hatred. That's... And I get where it comes from. It's people that feel, I gave my will over to God and told him that I'm not going to do this XXX, Y, and Z. But then they see someone over there across the yard living their life, happy, not bothering anyone. But they're like, oh, well, I did this. You need to do this too, because that's what God's will is. And it's like, you're really not giving your will over to God, because if you were, you shouldn't be worried about what someone else is doing. But you do worry about what someone else is doing, because you feel this hatred in your heart, because you feel, well, if I'm giving it over, you need to give it over too. But here's the funny thing, is like, when you die, when I die, and I go in front of my God for judgment, you go in front of your God for judgment. And I say your God and my God because we don't serve the same person. We don't serve the same person. I will be judged for what I believe in my heart and in how I served my God. He will judge me accordingly based on those terms. Not off your terms. His terms. And I also want to question this too, for people that feel that they have the right to dictate someone else's life based off of their beliefs. You're not all high. You're not all powerful. You are not an all-powerful being. You are not God. How dare you? How dare you sit there and try to judge and crucify and tell someone else what to do in their life? I am created by my creator, my God, and you have the right, you think you're powerful, that more powerful than God, to tell something that he created is wrong? Let that sink in. You think you're powerful, more powerful than the thing that created me, to tell me, not even telling me, you're telling my God that he made a mistake with me. When you do that to people, when you sit there and you try to imply your beliefs and your religion and all your things onto them, you're telling, essentially, you're telling a God that they made a mistake. So you think you're more powerful than an all-powerful being? Even if we don't serve the same God, you think you're more powerful than a whole powerful being? You're not. You're not. None of us are. That's why you need to love each other. Just love each other. I see so many people that fight these like inner battles within their own self. It's like, boo, just be free. Just be free. Don't hurt someone. Love. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Because the only person you're hurting in that is yourself. You really are just hurting yourself. Because, like I said, when it comes to Judgment Day, the only person who's going to be standing in front of that person, in front of your God, is going to be you. And you're not going to be able to do like what these politics do, where they sit there and you talk about Trump and they go, well, Biden was the... What are you going to do? Go in front of your God and be like, oh, well, Khloe did this when she was alive. But I'm not talking about Khloe. We're talking about you. You're not going to be able to sit there and point the finger at other people and say, oh, but look how they live their life. I don't care how they live their life. How do you live your life? I said this before in a video. I very strongly believe that we are judged based on how we treat other people in this world. Look at everything going on in the world. How can that not be one of the biggest factors in Judgment Day for us? And how you treat other people. And if you look throughout the Bible, no matter what happens in the Bible, one of the biggest things is how you treat other people, and to love thyself as you love thy neighbor. Despite anything. I am no better than you. I am no worse than you. I am equal. And on a scientific matter, we are all less than a speck on this planet. And people are just fighting over such trivial things like race and sexuality and all this bullshit, while these people that are in power are literally laughing all the way to the bank. And they're doing it right in front of your faces, blatantly right in front of your faces, because they realize that you're just gonna dance. I don't get it. And same thing with politics too, which I'm not gonna get much into politics, but I think people need to realize that too. People vote based on what's they vote based on demographic. People vote based on what applies to them personally. Like, I'm a black trans woman, so I'm not gonna vote Republican. And there's nothing you could say to persuade me to vote Republican, because the laws and the things that they put into place don't serve me. But the funny thing is, these people that think they're part of them, and you're just sheep. You're literally just sheep. And I don't have any hate in my body for anyone. I really don't. I really don't. If anything, I pray for people just to wake up. Just to wake up. It's like, I'll use this analogy. We all know that moment when we realize that our parents aren't the superheroes we thought they were. You know, that they're not perfect. They don't have all the answers. They're not right about everything. That they are just like you and me. They are human. They make mistakes. And they are imperfect. They're not the superheroes. But that kind of makes them a superhero, though, in some sense. That's kind of like what I think it is with people that voted for Trump. They put all their faith in and believed in this person. And they don't want to believe the truth. But the thing is, if you don't wake up and realize it sooner or later, it's going to be too late. And the consequences are going to be catastrophic. Till next time.